Hi, welcome to today's Q&A. Thank you for your questions. I looked through them and I'm gonna try to answer as many as I can. So here we go. Am I a film buff? I would say no. The reason I would say no is because I'm more of a TV person. When I switched my degree to writing, I obviously watched like all of the major movies that film school requires you to watch, but I would much rather start a new TV show than watch a movie. I don't know why. That's just me. Have I ever written a script for a film? Yes, I have. Yeah, because sometimes you have an idea and it's not for a show. Like you'll have an idea and you'll just be like, no, this one's a movie. So yeah, I have. Top 3 desserts: chocolate chip cookies, cookies and cream ice cream, and chocolate lava cake. Ugh, so good. What's one thing that's always on my mind? Time. I'm paranoid. I don't know if other people walk around like this. Let me know if this is like you too. I'm paranoid about time. Like I'm just like, we don't have a lot. And like I be like, a year is nothing. That thing flies by so fast. If you are not intentional about how you're using your time, it's just gonna pass you by. That's so scary. No, that's the thing that I be thinking about. I'm like, all right, what am I going to do with my day today? And like, I also think about it with like relationships. Like, I be like, I don't have a lot of time left with my family because they live over there and I live over here. And like, I don't really see them that much. And I just be thinking about all of that. That's the one thing that's always on my mind. On top of all the other adult stuff too, like bills and taxes and did I eat today and all the other stuff. What keeps me going? I got dreams, baby. I got dreams. I got big ones too. So that's really it. I just want to see God's plan for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see what God has in store for me. If I stop now and I never get to see it, I'll just be thinking about that for the rest of my life. I also have no other choice because this is the thing that makes me happy. I don't want to do anything else. So if I'm committed to fostering and creating my own happiness, then this is what I have to do for myself. So that's another thing that keeps me going. The only short that shows me and Bryce's like original writing is from the HBO Fellowship. They actually produced our script, like a short version of it. It's called Sterling and you can watch it on Max or HBO Max or whatever it's called now. You know the platform I'm talking about. Yeah, the platform that we all go watch White Lotus on, that one. I get this question a lot. It's about mentees. Am I taking on mentees? Do I do mentorships? I am not taking on mentees. I'm not doing mentorships right now. Going back to time, I just do not think that I can invest the time that I would like to invest into doing a mentorship. But I have been helping out in different ways. I just joined the Black Women's Film Network and they do a lot of events and try to help aspiring writers give information and all of that type of stuff. So that's been kind of itching the mentorship scratch that I have. My allergies have actually been killing me. Pretty girls have allergies. Someone was asking me my process of breaking out characters. Like, do I literally know everything before I go to the page? I think my process might be a little bit different from other people's. I don't overdevelop the character before I hit the page. That's just not helpful for me. I like to leave a little bit of room for discovery. So the way that I approach it is I develop the character up to a certain point, like halfway, and then I kind of leave the rest of it for the page. Like, I actually don't know how you're gonna speak until I'm on the page with you and I'm kind of feeling out the situations that the character is in, and then the voice kind of gets fully crafted from all of that. Does that sound like woo-woo and artsy? It probably do. That's the truth though. I really just start with why they want what they want, what do they want, why they want it, and that's really it. Like, it's not helpful for me to like create a life story of at age 1, Sally did this, and at age 3, she fell off her bike and it left her with a scar on her knee. And at age 6, that's just not helpful for me. That might be helpful for somebody else. Hey, no judgment. Someone asked me what my strategy would be if I was starting in the film industry this year. And it would be a combination of what I did plus what I've heard some other people did. I would apply to all the fellowships. And then I would find some way to start connecting with people. As many networking opportunities as I can be at, I'm going. I know a lot of friends who got their start that way, just networking and finding the community. And I mean, it could even just start by going on Eventbrite. I'm there. Like the way that I was when I was outside the industry, I was so hungry. Whatever I saw, I would just go. Like I was like, you never know who gonna be there. You never know who you might meet. You never know who you gonna talk to. That's what I would do. And then, especially because social media is so huge and accessible, I would use social media. I would make stuff and I would put it on social media. I would actually think about, okay, how can I, create a web series or even just make content that speaks to the brand that I'm trying to create. And I would just put myself out there. People started online. Issa Rae started online. Quinta started online. You never know. Like if I was like, I really want to write comedy, I would be on social media doing my comedy. You know what I'm trying to say? Like I would be in your face. How do I manage stress? I literally say, God, take it. That's the first prayer. The second prayer go a little bit like, God, I used to pray for times like this. And that's on everything. I really did used to pray for times like this to rhyme like this. So when I'm stressed, it's a blessing. I'm stressed out by the job that I love. That's different. So that's how I handle stress. Perspective. Quick to remind myself, hey, this is exactly what you prayed for, right? Everyone's gonna get stressed. It's just, what are you gonna stress about? And at least I get to stress about this. I get to stress about making TV. What do I think about anime? People ask me this all the time. Like people will be like, oh, would you ever like break down an anime? Y'all, anime's got so many episodes. I like anime. They have so many episodes. I can never break down an episode of something that got like 500 episodes, right? That's one. But two, do I like it? I love it. Anime has some of the best, I got this hair in my mouth now. Anime has some of the best storytelling, period. Yeah, I would stand on that. And I actually would argue with someone about that. Anime has some of the best storytelling. Advice for discipline and moving forward. The thing about discipline is that it means that you have to do things that you don't want to do, right? That's why it's called discipline. Nobody wakes up and wants to work. Even if it's your passion, you don't wake up every single day wanting to do it. If you want to be an athlete, you don't wake up every single day saying, you know what I feel like doing today at 6 a.m., going on a jog, going to work out, going to practice. You just don't feel like doing it. But do you get up and do it? Yes. Why? Because you've made a commitment. And I think sports, just a little bit easier to be disciplined because you're a part of a team. So if you don't show up at practice, everybody gonna know. And you are not screwing over just you. You're screwing over people around you. People who support you, people who care about you. You're being held accountable, right? Now, when you strip all of that away and it's just you and you have to hold yourself accountable, that's when it gets tricky, right? Because here comes the tough love. Your level of discipline is a reflection of how you feel about yourself. The people holding you accountable, they care about you and they support you. And so when you start to hold yourself accountable, you are now showing your self-care and you are now showing your self-support. And now the only person that you have to show up for you is you. So if you make a commitment to yourself and then you don't honor it, you are letting yourself down. And so for me, I need to continue to be able to trust myself. And so if I make a commitment to myself, I need to keep it so that I know that I can trust me. And for me, I'm the type of person where if I don't do what I say I'm gonna do, I feel terrible. I mean, it sucks. I don't like it. I don't like that feeling, like that unproductive type of feeling. It don't. I feel much better. Even if I didn't feel like doing something, I feel much better having done it. Like, okay, I didn't feel like filming today, but then I do it and I'm just like, oh, I feel so good. I didn't feel like working out today, but then I do it and I'm like, oh my God, I feel so much better. I don't know. Am I a maniac? Is this a workaholic thing? I don't know. Y'all call me out if you want to.